Alright guys, so in this video I'm going to show you exactly how to assemble your happy chair. And so whenever you get it in the box, it's going to come in 5 pieces. You'll have the big loop, the 2 arms, and then the 2 back pieces. And so what you want to do first is grab the lower piece, and the lower piece is going to have the 2 fasteners on the back. And this is the one that has the fabric that comes all the way to the middle. And when it comes, it's going to be peeled back like this, and I'll explain this as we go along. But you want to put each 4 pieces in the very bottom of the loop. So the top loop is obviously the one with the top hook to hang the chair. And so what you want to do is connect both of them down here, or connect all 4, and just slide them into place like that. Okay, and then let me grab some pins. You're also going to get a little bag full of these pins, okay? And what you want to do is you want to pin it from the inside out. And the trick here is to really line up the holes so they match. And sometimes it can be a little tricky just because of the paint and it sticks. So if you look right here, no, look over here. If you look right there, it slides in, and then you just put each pin in one at a time. And let's say you can't get the pin in, zoom out. If you can't get one of the pins in, you kind of just have to wiggle the top piece until the holes line up. And so if you do that, now the pin lines up, the holes line up, and you can put the pin in. And just do them one at a time. And if you're having trouble, make sure to look at the actual hole to see where the alignment is, because sometimes you may have to pull it out just slightly, just like that. And then what you want to do, come in here real quick, dear. You want to get your pin or your clip and then just slide it through the hole. And since these are so small, this is the proper thing. This is the proper way to do a clip, but you just want to push it all the way through like that, so it doesn't come out when you're using it. Okay. Now I'm going to do this on all 4 of them. Okay, so now the second thing that you want to do is grab your other back half, and you want to connect this piece to the back half that's already connected to the loop. And the way you identify that is the one that's straight. The straight one goes to the back. And you simply just line these up, and then you'll squeeze them together until the holes align, and then you'll just do the same thing with the pins. Line up your holes and then stick the pins in. And again, if it doesn't line up, just make sure to observe your hole alignment, and if it needs adjusting, just kind of squeeze it, wiggle it a little until the holes line up, and they should be good. And it really is best to have 2 people to do this, but since I've done it a million times, I'm pretty good at it, and I don't need any help. But if you're talking to my wife, she would like help. So I imagine 2 people would be best. Need clips. Okay. So now, since we're done with the middle, just grab the back flap and squeeze it on and connect your hook and loop. Just like that. And then what you want to do is pull it up so it's setting upright. And this part can get tricky because the rebar has some tension behind it. And the way it's made, it's because of that tension and that rebound, it's going to have some whatever you want to call it.
Tension.
Some tension on it. And so what you want to do is just kind of grab it on each side like this. And you'll squeeze it in. And you kind of just want to brace the loop up against your stomach. And you can kind of align the holes. There's not a whole lot of tension. Maybe there's 15 pounds behind it. But once you line up the top holes, they should just slide in like that. Okay, and then do the same here. Just align your holes and pin them until all 4 are complete. Okay, now this is a perfect example. If you look right here, see how the holes are misaligned? All you need to do is set it back down and then just kind of firmly grasp it right here, and you push it in and then just pull it back up, and your holes should be aligned just like that. Okay, just for brevity's sake, let's say I clipped all 4 of those. What you want to do is grab your Velcro and pull it back, and then just grab it and then squeeze it together until you connect the hook and loop. And you do that on both sides. And then we might as well do the bottom one as well. And again, you just pull that back, pull it up, and then you just connect the hook and loop. And now all we have to do is connect the arms now. And a good identifier here is, let's say you don't know which arm goes on what side. The T is for top, and the straight is always on the inside, the curve is on the outside. And so you'll see by keeping the T on the top, that's going to go on the right side here. And same with the arms, you just want to peel back this fabric here so it exposes the hole and the end of the rebar. And you just slide one side in. And again, because of this rebar tension, it's just going to take a little muscle to squeeze it apart and then connect them. And so if you look like that, you just kind of pull back until it aligns and then it slides together. And then you'll want to connect. You want to connect this side first, and I'll tell you why here in a second. But once you get this pinned, and again, for brevity's sake, let's say I clipped it, you just peel that back. Now, let's say this is kind of difficult to do with just 2 hands. If it's just one person, you want to grab the chair, put it on the ground flat, and then all you have to do is push down on one hand and then slide the pin in with the other. And again, let's say we clipped it, then you just peel the back, and that concludes the one arm. And then if we do the other side, we're just going to do the exact same thing. And this tape is just for identification for ourselves, but we peel back the fabric. And again, we slide in the first one. And then we push back until they fit, just like that. And we'll pin it. Pin that side, and then we flip it over. And then we push down, and then pin it. Actually, it's better to pin it from the inside to out, just because of the clips. And then we clip it, and then you peel back the fabric. And we peel back the fabric. Bada bing, bada boom. You guys got your happy chair, hang it up. Enjoy it. What?
A soft surface.
Oh, and make sure you guys do this on carpet or lay down a towel. You can do it on hardwood, but if there's any type of dirt, it's probably gonna scratch this synthetic rattan. So make sure it's on a soft surface. Soft but firm. Really, carpet's the best surface to do that. So there you guys go. There's the assembly of the happy chair. If you guys have any questions, leave it down in the comment section and I'll respond to help you out. Thanks.